In this video, we're gonna see how to run the Ollama models on Google Sheet. There are lots of models available out there. Like we can use the DeepSeek R1 models, we can use the Llama 3.2 models, 3.3 models. Lots of models available out there. We can use all of these models in Google Sheet. Like you can just call the function, and inside the function you have to pass the prompt, and we can get the result in the Google Sheet itself. To show you how to use that, you consider we have to use the equal symbol, and we have to call the Ollama function all the letters in caps, and inside that you have to give the prompt what is 2 plus 2 and press enter. It will take some time to load, then it will give the response in the Google Sheets itself. So this is what we're gonna do in this video. We're gonna use the Ollama models to run directly on the Google Sheet. Consider now we got the output 2 plus 2 is 4. This is how you get the results directly generated in the Google Sheet. So let us see how to do this. First we have to download the Ollama model. So just head over to the Google and just type Ollama download. We have to download this software, and inside this software we can install the Ollama models. So just click on the first result. We have to download the Ollama now. Just click on this download button. So depending on your operating system, download the Ollama. If you are using the Linux, download this. If you are using the Windows, download for Windows. Once you have installed the Ollama model, I have already installed it. So if you open up the terminal or command prompt, and if you type the Ollama command, consider when we type the Ollama. If we get any output similar to this, that means the Ollama has been installed successful. Then what we can do is we can go to the Ollama website and we can download the models. So if you click on models, there are lots of models you consider DeepSeek or Gemma 3.1 models, Llama 3.2, 3.3, lots of model. But in this video, we're gonna select the DeepSeek R1 model. Consider Llama 4 is also available. So let me select the DeepSeek R1 model, and I'm gonna select the like model 1.5 million parameters. So if you want to choose the highest parameter, you can also do that, but I'm gonna choose the 1.5 billion parameter. So let me copy that, and here we have to paste it now. So let me clear the screen. First we have to start the Ollama server. So just type Ollama serve. This will start the Ollama server now. So make sure you keep this terminal running. So let me open up a new terminal and just type the Ollama list command. You consider I have already downloaded this DeepSeek 1.5 billion parameter model. So if you copy and paste the model now, it will run the model. When you type this for the first time, it will download the model and run it. I have already downloaded it, so it will directly run the model for me. Consider now we got the interpreter. Here we can give the prompt. So for the prompt, I'm gonna ask how are you, and press enter. Consider we got the response. So now we have completed a part of the work. Then what we have to do is we have to export the server to the world. So we have to export the server to the Google Sheet. So we consider currently the Ollama server is running in our local computer only. To export this to this Google Sheet, you consider here we have the Google Sheet, and we got some text here. What we can do is we have to use a proxy server called the Cloudflare. So just open a new tab and type the Cloudflare tunnel. So using the tunnel, we can export this to the world. So don't worry, no one can see you unless you. So just click on the first result. You consider it will expose our locally running server to the external world. So just click on downloads and click on overview. So depending on your operating system, install this Cloudflare. If you are using Linux, just download this for Debian package. So let me close this. I'm using the Windows. So for Windows, you have to copy and paste this command. You consider winget. You have to install the winget. But for the latest version, the winget is already downloaded. So you just have to copy this and paste it here. Consider the winget is already available. So let me close this. So make sure you install this Cloudflare tunnel. After you have installed the Cloudflare tunnel, so I'm using a Linux RDP here, and inside this RDP I have already installed the Cloudflare. And let me close this. So let me clear the screen. Cloudflare, and if you use the hyphen version, you consider I am using the latest version, Cloudflare version. So once you got this version, then we can start the tunnel. So to start the tunnel to expose this Ollama server, just type the following command: Cloudflare tunnel, and we gonna expose a URL called the HTTP. It is running on the local host, that is the 127.0.0.1, and the port number that the Ollama server is running on is the 11434. This is the default port that the Ollama server is running. So we have to export this, and we're gonna export this as a HTTP head request, that is the HTTP host header, and then we can give a name localhost, and the port number is 11434, and press enter. You consider it is requesting new tunnel for us on the Cloudflare. So just give you a few minutes, it will give us a URL. So using the URL, we can give a request, and based on the request, it will directly expose our Ollama server. Consider now we got the URL. We just have to copy this. So let me copy this URL and go to the Google Sheet. So let me copy this and let's go to the Google Sheet and let's click on new sheet. So let me rename the sheet now. So just change this sheet name to settings. So this will be our settings, and paste the URL in the A1 shell. So this is very important. You have to paste the URL in the A1 shell. So first row, first column, and below this you have to type the model name to get the model name. So let me open up a new terminal. So don't close this terminal. Let me open up a new terminal and just type the following command: Ollama list. This will list all the models that are installed in your system. You consider DeepSeek R1. So just copy these. So this is our model name and paste it here. So I think we have not copied it properly. So let me clear this. Let me go to the Ollama server and let me copy it properly and paste it here. Consider the A1 cell is for the URL and the A2 cell is for the model name that you are using. So that's it. Then what we have to do is we have to create the app scripts. Just click on extension and just click on app scripts. So this will open up a new page for now. So just clear all the codes that are previously existing. Consider, let me clear this. We don't need this. We're gonna create our own code. So let me clear this and I will give the code in the description. You can check that out. Let me copy this and paste it here and just click on the save icon. So you have to run this. Basically what this code is running is it is giving the request to this Ollama server that is running on. So based on the request, it will give the response back to the UOC. That is what we are doing. So just click on save button and just click on run now. So it will ask some permission. So make sure you give the permission now. Consider authentication required. We have to provide this. Just click on renew permissions and you have to select your account. So let me select my account. So once you have give the authentication, you consider execution started. You should see two pop-ups like the execution started, execution completed. Once you have done this, then go to the Google Sheet and select a new shell and just type the following commands: equal sign, Ollama, all the letters in caps, and inside that you can give a prompt. What is 2 plus 2? And just press enter. You consider a stars or load for a second, then it will give the response. So depending on your computer specs, it will take some time. So let me pause this and resume after we got the response. You consider now we got the response. This is how you normally get when you access the Ollama models directly, but we are getting the response in the Google Sheet. You consider 2 plus 2 is 4. And if you want to use the any other cell along with the prompt, then what we can do is we can just select it now. So equal to Ollama inside is you have to pass the prompt. So give me a output in either positive or negative, and you can use the comma. We can select this cell and press enter. You consider it will load for some time and it will give the output it positive or negative. Consider now we got the output positive, and we can just drag and drop to select all the options. So yeah, this is it. This is how you run the Ollama in Google Sheets. You can run all the Ollama models by using this simple technique, that is the exposing our Ollama server using the Cloudflare tunnel. And by doing this, you can run the Ollama models directly on our Google Sheets. So this is for this video and I will continue in the next one.